The first place Toronto Blue Jays. I haven't been able to say that since April. They look for the sweep this afternoon against the Baltimore Orioles. A loss will put the Jays back in second place by a half game. A win will give Toronto 17 for the month and put them up a game and a half in the AL East. Aaron Sanchez on the hill, and he's good early with some help from his D. Edwin Encarnacion dives for this grounder off the bat of Chris Davis. He snares it and makes the flip to Sanchez, covering first. Bottom four, Jays up one, and Troy Tulowitzki crushes a high fastball deep to left. It actually hits the facing of the fifth deck. 2-0 Jays. Baltimore scratches a couple of runs across in the seventh, tying it up on a Matt Wieters sac fly. In Tulo's next at bat, he's plunked on the hand by an errant curveball. He'd be forced to leave the game, and he's day-to-day with a fractured thumb. Things stay tied until the 12th when Baltimore breaks it open. Adam Jones with a 3-run shot off of Jesse Chavez. The Orioles win 6-2, and the Jays are back in second place. World number one Novak Djokovic looks for his fourth Rogers Cup title this afternoon in Toronto. He takes on Japan's Kei Nishikori. But first in Montreal, Simona Halep, who's only lost 2 sets in the entire tournament, squares off against 21-year-old Madison Keys. First set goes to a tiebreak, and it was all Halep in the breaker. Here she uses some deep ground strokes to keep Keys behind the baseline until the American hits a forehand into the net. Halep wins the tiebreak 7-2, and then she's on cruise control in the second set. Here, Halep scrambles to get back in the point, and Keys sends the return long. Halep's up 3-0. She wins the set 6-3 and is the 2016 Rogers Cup champion. Up 3-2 in the first set, Djokovic has double break point, and Nishikori sends the forehand long. Djokovic gets the break and wins the first set 6-3. The second set was much closer. Tied at 5, Novak with break point. Nishikori is wide with his backhand. Djokovic up 6-5. Serving for the match, Novak unleashes a serve that Nishikori can't handle. Novak Djokovic is the Rogers Cup champ for a 4th time. Mother Nature unleashed her fury yesterday afternoon at the PGA Championship. Play was suspended due to torrential rain that inundated the course. That means the top of the leaderboard, including world number one Jason Day, will be forced to play 36 holes today. That is if the weather cooperates. British Open champion Henrik Stenson going for back-to-back majors. He rolls home a birdie on 6 to get to 10 under, 3 shots off the lead. Meanwhile, defending champion Jason Day is right in the mix. He drains his 3rd birdie of the day on 11, getting him to 11 under, only 2 shots back. 54-hole leader Jimmy Walker is trying to close this thing out. From the bunker on 10, he holes out for birdie, his first of the day. He currently has a 2-shot lead at 13 under par.